What's going on, guys? Forgery here, and you're going to be watching a 50 plus gameplay in the background of Drop Zone. It's the only gameplay I could get at the moment that's pretty good. Anyways, I'm going to tell you guys a little story about how I lost my virginity, also known as the V card, as you all know. Um, so some of you guys may be too young for this, but it's all good. We're all young, but we still hear things we don't want to hear. Anyways, I lost my virginity when I believe it was last year. No, this year. Sorry, in February. Me and a pal, we went to his friend's house. It was her birthday, so we're just gonna, have fun. You know, sing her happy birthday whatsoever. Anyways, we get there, and we just chill out. We go for a walk along a ditch bank. In case you don't know, it's like a canal where water goes through. So we just chill out, me and my bud, we're just joking around. So at this point, the girl is third wheeling it. You know how that is. We all know how that is. Anyways, we keep walking, then whatsoever, make time pass by, just messing around, joking. We stay at a little crossing of the ditch or canal, if you will. We just, sit there, talk, while the girl's standing by herself on further away from us. We don't mind it because, she's a friend, also his girlfriend. I forgot to mention that. Anyways, we'll call my bud, we'll call him A, and the girl, we'll call her Jor. Anyways, Jor was standing over there by herself, looking pretty. And A was, we're just joking around as usual. Then we head back to her house, which is like not even a 3-minute walk. Keep in mind, we live in the desert in Arizona. And it was pretty hot at the time, we're just kind of sweaty, but not really. We go back to her house, we just chill out in her room, watch a movie. Then, she heads out the room for a bit. Then she comes back asking if we're hungry. Then we're like, yeah, sure, whatever. She leaves the room again. Keep in mind, where me and A were laying in her bed, pretty close to each other. And we're watching some movie, I don't know, it was like some kind of drama. Anyways, we're just there looking like a gay couple laying on the bed. She leaves for a bit to get pizza because her parents came back. Or no, this was before. She went back in there to get a drink, and she said we had to wait for the pizza to come. We're like, okay, alright, chill, cool, pretty chill. And when she comes back in, she jokingly says, let's have a three-way. And at first I thought she was joking, but then I looked at A, then he knew she was being serious too, and I wasn't exactly too sure because they were together and whatsoever. So what do? I joke around with it too, like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, totally pass the time, jokingly. And time passes by again. She leaves the room, then he says, something might go down between us three. So if that happens, don't be a little bitch. Sorry if that's a bit out of your category. And yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, chill, nothing matters. But anyway, I went there for a specific reason, and it is to meet Jor's best friend. Now she, as she calls herself, is Nicki Minaj Jr. I don't know why, don't ask. I'll call her Nicki because she looks exactly like Nicki Minaj. She has the body, not the face, but just the body. But she's pretty hot, pretty nice body. Anyways, I went there for that one reason. And so time passes by, like 3-4 hours later. and it's like 8 or 9 o'clock. We're kind of tired, we're kind of bored. So I believe we try to go to sleep. Then we're just laying there joking around. Then I don't know. Then time passes by. It's like 4, 3 o'clock in the morning. Wait, no, let's say that part. It is now like 1 o'clock in the morning. We go outside to meet Nikki Jr. Nikki Jr. And she's looking pretty nice, but I'm a little bitch. I was 16, still am right now, and I was too scared to even go talk to her. So George talking to Nikki, and me and A were just chilling, walking around, whatsoever. And time passes by, blah blah blah. Then we head back home, to her home, George's home, and we go to sleep for a while, wake up. Okay, here's the trippy part. I wake up in the middle of the night to Jor rubbing my thumb, my left hand, holding my left hand's thumb and rubbing it in a stroking motion. I didn't know if she was asleep or awake at the time because, I was a bit confused on what was happening. So I was like, okay, whatever, she's maybe asleep, just doing that. So I don't mind. And then I hear her whisper something. I hear her whisper, "Are you awake?" I didn't want to do nothing. I was so scared. I didn't want to move. So I was like, mm-hmm. It's like a little, yeah. And then she's doing this right next to A, and she was in the middle of between the both of us, so it's like a little sandwich thing going on. Keep in mind, she turned 18 and I was 16, so pretty lucky, right? And we get, she continues her little thing going on, and she gets my hand and puts it on her chest. I'm honestly smiling just thinking about this, but we do it. He gets up, then we act like we're not doing nothing. You guys might think this is fucked up pretty far, but honestly, it's not. Because, he told me if anything happens between the three of us, don't be scared, If it happens, it's going to happen. So I was like, okay, yeah, chill, cool. I don't know why I try to say chill. I was like, okay, yeah, alright, that's pretty okay. So he wakes up, and we both act like we're asleep, act like nothing's happening. My pants was half off my ass, so I didn't want to move to make it seem like anything was, conspicuous or anything like that. Oh, the split quad, forgot about that. Anyways, this happens, and we both get at her, The funniest thing that happened to me throughout the whole thing was she was giving me, the little head thing going on, and I just remember A giving me a fist bump. He was like, hey, fist bump. I just thought that was a pretty fun story just to tell, just losing my virginity in a three-way. So yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I'll put some music in the background if I can. If I don't, I'm so sorry. Just enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in my next upload.